Hey, welcome to another episode of the NightCap. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and welcome to Cap Hill. And of course, we have the co host for the evening.
And today I am Edith Pussy.
You know what? I can't with you. Edith, aka Antonio. What's going on, sir? Long time no see. How's your summer been?
And not a thing out here enjoying this beautiful sunlight.
Yeah, well, you got it.
And
Till a
I
tornado
know, right?
is come.
Till a hurricane. It's supposed to be like two Hurricane Fred and Hurricane Gina or something like that. Geneva,
Mm,
Generat, something. It's either way, they all coming. But we'll see. We'll see what's going. I don't know.
Yeah. So welcome to everybody in the chat. Welcome to those of you on the balcony just chilling and watching. So of course, yeah, it's a sad night. Well, it's a sad night and it's a blessing. You want to know why? Because I've spent a lot of money on OnlyFans. I've wasted a lot of money on some horrible people's OnlyFans just to be curious enough to see what they dealing with, and then be like, "This it? That's it? Oh hell!" Um. So, but the news, of course, across the lands is that OnlyFans will be stopping their explicit content. Come, was it October?
October 1st, exactly.
October 1st, OnlyFans will be only for fans. And I don't know what a lot of people gonna do. That sound like who Whoopi's character on the Color Purple issues. All these letters, I don't know what I was gonna do. Um, I really don't know what people are gonna do. It has been a source of income for so many. Uh, they have found a new uh, porn industry. It has crippled a lot of the porn industry, especially the urban porn industry. I can
Yeah.
about bet it has crippled them to a degree that I wouldn't be surprised if they was in the court signing a petition like, please cancel this only because we needs to eat. We ain't making no money. So yeah, and again, I'm sure it's got some big business and some a few Lady Grahams and other people behind it to push it along. So hey,
Shit, some of those people were making a hundred. One guy, what was it? I think Dallas Wade said he was making like 70,000 a month or something like that.
please let's not even talk about the fake. Okay,
But I
the,
mean that was people's livelihood, and now it's about to be over. And now, but you know what? There's one guy that I follow. He's moving from OnlyFans to Just for Fans because they're still out here pushing it.
yeah, that's what I saw that too. A lot of people was just saying go to Just for Fans, and a lot of people were just all they've been at Just for Fans, and they did OnlyFans just for a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find my
No,
direct
you're good.
cord, so I can what you call it.
Hey, Patty dude.
Yes, I did sneak this in, Petty Duke. It was kind of an impromptu moment, so it's okay. You gotta sneak one in. You can't let everybody know all your moves all the time. Sometimes you gotta just be like pat out on that ass, and that's okay. That's okay. It's always good to do a pat out on the ass every once in a while. Now, not all the time. Now, you don't do that all the time because you're a little crazy, but a little once in a while, a little pat out on the ass is good. All right, so we're all charged up, so I ain't got to worry about that.
Good. Now back to OnlyFans. Do you know?
Yes,
I'm right there with you. I done spent a lot of
I done
money on
spent
the
a lot.
last.
I done spent a lot of money, and it'd be sad because I'd be like, ooh, I like looking on Twitter, like, dang, that look good, and then I go like, let me see how much it is. $10, $12, I got it, and then be like, bow, and be so disappointed.
Hmm.
I've done that with some $30 folk and been like, this is
I've done that once. I've done $30 once, and I was like, this better be worth it, and it wasn't. It
it
really wasn't.
all.
You show more on your Twitter timeline than you do on your actual OnlyFans.
Like I could have just really watched that and just been done.
Exactly.
Um, yeah.
But there are some people. There's one guy that goes to just random cruising spots. He'll go to different cruising gas stations and bathrooms, and he'll stand in the stall with the door open and just start beating off. And
Oh,
whoever walk in, and whoever don't. Though that one was worth watching because you never knew. Like he
no,
would just be
I
standing
don't,
there.
I don't even want to watch just in case somebody go left, and it's like you witness to a damn crime. So, yeah, we've traced your phone to know that you've watched this video where this person got explicitly beat the hell up. So it's on you. Banning explicit content from OnlyFans is like McDonald's banning hamburgers. I mean, it's
No,
only for fans. Like, I really just don't get it. Like, that's initially what it was. So I'm curious to know what pushed it this way.
according to their explanation, they said something about now since they had such a big revenue increase, they had to get bigger banks, and the banks have certain regulations. So because of the bank regulations, they're no longer
Oh,
allowed to do that.
that makes sense. Well, yeah, because
But
these people are
but
making
then all that revenue is now gone. So you just made these deals with these bigger banks, and now you're about to lose all your money. So
they're about to make them just do the content that they want them to do.
yeah, they said nothing sexual, but certain nudes are okay. And I'm like, you can do that on Twitter, or you can do that on so many other sites. So I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah,
whatever. I think they messed up.
I didn't either. Sorry about that.
Just like Tumblr, because Tumblr was the place to go before Twitter.
Right, but then they stopped it, and now it's like back a little. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused.
I don't I don't even look at my Tumblr. Like it's just there.
I have no idea. So switching gears from that to this, because this was the question that I was thinking about before we came on, but I didn't click. Being that, and I know this is it's a nightcapper, but it's a different kind of nightcapper, of course. With the whole thing with Nicki Minaj and her husband going through their legal woes with the woman that accused her husband of rape or attempted rape, allegedly, or whatever you want to say, got me to wondering or thinking, do you think that or for the women, if you marry someone, that you should be held responsible for their acts legally once you kind of get married?
I don't think so. I mean, of course, stand by your man, but
really,
you might want to be careful. You really might want to be careful because in situations like that, standing by the wrong person or saying too much can destroy you as well.
Right.
So if you want to stand there and hold his hand, then there you go. Just stand there and hold his hand.
Right.
Don't
do like a Hillary Clinton. Just stand there and be quiet. Like, you don't have to necessarily say anything in defense of the allegations. Just stand there and be quiet. I think, the more you involve yourself, the more you kind of dig a grave for yourself. Patty Duke, you said no, you shouldn't be held responsible, but a lot of stars are.
Yeah, they are guilty by association
for the acts of their husband, and then people then go, okay, well, now I'm gonna go after the both of you.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. It's just,
that's why I said stand there and hold his hand. That's all you gotta do. Hold his hand.
I mean, too, also to a degree, I feel like you already know what you was getting into, so then I don't feel pity for you either.
I don't. Did it come out before they got married, or like how long is? I'm not.
No, I mean the news. The news had like started leaking out once they, were issued to be dating and all that whole thing, but it didn't really start hitting the fan until really the ball started rolling and they were married and so on and so forth. But my whole thing is, I'm pretty sure that you knew something about this. You had to. He had to have told you. You had to. I really don't think you blindly walked into this like you didn't know. I'm thinking this is somebody you grew up with. You've always had a thing for. You know exactly what it was. You knew when he got in trouble. Part of me thinks that you thought part of your celebrity. Shout out to Armand Wiggins, who said the same thing, that you thought part of your celebrity was going to cover this. And I'm just like, yeah.
I'm sorry, celebrity status don't cover shit. Not in this day.
Not black celebrity, not black.
That's true too.
Not
you. I mean, so So when it came out,
be a little different, but not ours.
When it came out and they were dating, she had to step to him like, look, I know what's going on. My people's been told me what's going on, so now I'm coming to you. Do I need to duck? Like,
but I'm sure her lawyers, management team, and everybody, even if she didn't, I'm sure they did, because at the end of the day, they are there to protect the business. So So then my question is, if they did, and still everybody would they were like, you know what, forget it, we're just gonna do this, forget what y'all say. Then whatever comes, and she got to get it. If she winds up biting the bullet and her career suffers, then it is what it is. I mean,
I doubt her career is gonna suffer. It might falter a tad, but it's not gonna suffer. She got some diehard fans. Like shit, Rihanna's fans still out there waiting on that album from 10 years.
I mean, Whitney Houston had diehard fans too, but she can never really shake that.
Okay, so Whitney put herself into a grave every time she went on an interview.
That's just that one interview you talk about.
Okay. Grave.
I mean, that was Diane Sawyer was already. I mean, granted, she's a great interviewer or whatever, but she was already. There was a motive behind that. So Diane Sawyer was not there to kind of like give an Oprah kind of interview. She was there to like poke and prod and give the white person, I want to be nosy, even though it's obvious that I see that you're going through something. Clearly, you see it. And then you think this is thin? Oh my God, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like you see it. You already see it.
Right.
You see it. So why are we even having this discussion? So when she responds to her like that, she responded to her like, you see me? You see me? I see you. We see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, next question. But I don't know. I really don't. I don't know.
I mean, shit. You know what? Even like you were saying, Hillary Clinton got dragged through the mud when
right, but her career suffered first in Bill Clinton. Yeah. She tried to run for president twice and still no go.
Yeah, they kept saying you can't satisfy your man. How you gonna satisfy the U.S.? You can't. You can't even satisfy the head of the government. Right. And you planning on running it? Nah. Nah. Mm-mm.
No.
She probably shake every time she see a blue dress.
Don't even do it. Is that mayonnaise on your skirt?
Right.
What is that stain? Yeah, I'm with you, Patty Duke. I'm sure she knew all about the rape allegations before they got married. Yeah.
Okay, so even if that was the case, then her PR team should have said, look, you need to take this shit head on. So what you want to do is you're going to go to sexual therapy or whatever you need to go to. You're going to come out and say, yes, you did it. You're going to take some type of deal, and then we're going to move past this. There's ways that you can handle it.
That's what they should have done. But I'm guessing when you are obviously have nothing but yes people, because nobody wants to be fired. Everybody just wants to, make sure they get their check at the end of the day. So if she says whatever she says, it goes. And I think that's where you falter when you are not actually being realistic about what could happen. You look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown's career has never recovered
Yeah.
since
And I
then,
actually like Chris Brown. Like his music's really good.
regardless of what happened. We don't know
Yeah.
what happened. We weren't there. But his never recovered. Even with some of the collaborations he's done that have been really good, they still have not plateaued because people were like, well, remember
Yeah.
when, so I don't know.
Wasn't it a few weeks back there was another allegation that said that he did something to some woman and everybody immediately jumped on it? It was like a month or two ago. It wasn't that long ago. It
I
was
don't,
her, maybe him and a stripper or something, and him and the stripper both came out and was like nothing happened. I don't know where this even came from.
was that wasn't that white woman that said he stole from her or something that's like that. No, I
I
don't
don't know.
remember that, but I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because you start looking at instantly. You start see. I told you he's a bad guy, or I told you.
Right, that's what people take a little spark and run with it.
So it's like demonizing. But I was just wondering because it's like it's a lot of things that men and women marry into that they get stuck into, like child
Yeah,
support. I start thinking about child support cases. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person over there not paying no child support. You talking about some? Oh well, let's get married. All right, well I'm gonna handle this child support, and then you thinking he handled it or she handled it, and
and
then
it's
it's like,
not handled.
yeah,
But
well, now
then,
that y'all married, we coming for the both of y'all. And it's like, whoa, 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 player. No, no.
so even that should be the legal team fault because before you get married, your lawyers are supposed to say, "Hold up, we need to do a background search on your boy to make sure that everything is covered."
Again, but if you have, yes, people who are only concerned about making the money, they ain't really looking at um, anything other than the money. It's all about, hey, as long as you fatten in my
AJ,
pockets, that's all that matters. Hey, JLC, what's going on? Hey, 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 Patty Duke, as always, I love you. Thanks for coming. She's great, but I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I think she didn't think this all the way through. Um,
well, like you said, she thought it was just gonna get swept under the rug, but not in this day and age. No, nothing gets swept under unless you.
yeah, I mean, if you put old ass Bill Cosby in jail for shit that happened on TV,
Yeah, yeah,
clearly, what you think this was gonna do? It was gonna go away in the era of Me Too, and especially when they trying to find every bit of black person to throw in this Me Too movement because they sick of seeing themselves being hauled off to jail or court um,
yeah.
involving scandals of any kind, either men groping on women, men groping on men, whatever it is, anything involving uh, a lot of mayonnaise, they don't like to see. So if they can mix up the pot a little bit and throw some other people in there, so you can sit there and look at them and go, oh, then that's what it's about. But
I'm sorry. I until they knock on Woody Allen's door,
but they're not going to.
they not.
They're not going to.
They-
They praise that pedophile like crazy. I mean, he's just like,
and it was in front of everybody's face. Like
but
everybody saw it.
but he's a genius. Yeah, but
Here's something.
he was
Him and Sun Yi. They something.
disgusting. But anyway, moving right along from that. Uh,
Mm. Speaking of celebrity news, for those in the audience and Cap, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about these the pastel pilgrims and their bath days.
oh, you mean the mayonnaise crew? Yeah,
Yes.
bad mayonnaise. Yeah. I mean, I've heard about it, but then I was also told later by my one of my best female friends that a lot of black artists, do the same thing.
Really?
I know that's what I said. I was
Oh,
Erica Badu does it.
that
Uh,
doesn't surprise me. Being honest, that doesn't surprise me.
I was told, I don't know how true it is, that she does it. I know.
What?
um, and a few others. Now I can see if you running late, like you jump up, you running late for something, and you just bam, 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 you got to run. But I cannot see going weeks without hitting some soap and water. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I get all the oils or your natural body oils and all that, but my God, today I don't.
Yeah, but them hot spots be hotting. Like you can't. No.
And certain times you just you got to like
Yeah.
and how you. And this is the part where the nightcap gets really important. How are you having intercourse and all that dirty?
You must really gotta love your partner, cause
That's unsanitary in so many ways. Because you figure
yeah,
gay straight in between whatever it is, if you ain't that fresh and that person ain't that fresh, that just leads to like not it just leads to not a good situation. You got some you're gonna have some biscuits, bacon, some yeast infection dough. You're gonna have a lot of just things growing in them ovens with all that heat.
I can't. And then they talking about that they don't bathe their children till they look dirty and hot.
Or till they smell dirty. What is smell dirty? When we were young, when
you
we
talking about a child.
when I was younger, running around outside and come inside, boy, you better get upstairs. You smell like outside and go up.
Thank you. That's how I was raised.
Right. So it's like, what is past smelling like outside? That's what I want to know. What is past that?
I don't want to know. I think I'm good.
No, I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it. I just want clarity on what is worse than smelling like you just come from outside, or like when you go walk your pet and then you bring the pet back inside and you smell like what outside smells like.
Yeah.
What is worse than that? Where you be like, okay, well, it's not today. And then I'm thinking about sheets and bed linens and all.
There not be no white sheets in that house. Gonna be tire tracks all along that damn bed.
Well, you go to bed in white sheets, you wake up in beige. I mean,
exactly.
Tan and mother of pearl. You know, like.
And then I know these people have to work out. So do you just work out and then?
So you just work out and then you make sure you hit the spots that you may have perspired in. And I've even read briefly Ted Cruz, you know, the black Caucasian that everybody loves, basically said that you don't have to really bathe like that if you go to the gym. If you didn't sweat, you only have to really like do it if you sweat.
So what are you going to the gym for if you're not sweating? What'd you do?
But well, I mean,
when I go to I start sweating when I walk in. So I don't. I don't know what you're doing.
Is it the anticipation of having to work?
Yes. I'm looking at the treadmill like, God damn, here it go. That one little here we go trickle. Like,
who that damn stepper? God damn.
Right. That stairmaster will fuck you up. Seriously.
Make you think about your whole life over again. So
yes.
I thought that was quite interesting. I said, oh, so I mean, because I get it. I get the occasional, I woke up late for something and I just bam, 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 ran out the door. But if I'm coming back into my house, I'm making sure that I'm hitting that shower. Like, I'm not going to just be like, oh, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get all curled up. And it's like, yeah, no. I don't know.
It bothers me to get in the bed without showering. Like, I can't. That's just... And again, raised, you don't get in the bed with outside clothes. You do not. If you just came in the house, change your clothes or something. Those were outside clothes.
But then what's the point of that? You putting clean clothes on a dirty body. So what's the point
of
that?
Like I said, I don't lay down unless I shower. So there's that. But But
then it explains the spread of this thing called COVID and the people's disdain for wearing masks and washing your hands. It's like, what kind of culture have we developed into this? Uh, are we going back to Neanderthal type of, like, I don't know.
It seems like the Neanderthals are the only one doing
Well, I mean,
it.
there's a sprinkle of us doing this garbage. It definitely is, unfortunately. But I mean, to each his own. But mm-mm.
I don't know. That was just news to me. Like I just was like, bath day. So what? Uh, mm.
Yeah.
Children go outside and run and play for hours, and you talking about you don't wash them when they get in?
Not these kids. I can just imagine the stuff that they don't do. So
Celebrity children, I'm pretty sure they still do a whole bunch of running all day.
I'm sure they do some stuff, but I'm just like, I just don't. I mean, the kind of activity that we did as kids is like, and you don't bathe for a week. Yeah, right.
Right.
You want to see outside? You want your life? Because
right.
you cancel Christmas. You're not trying to do that. They consider pool time or the beach a bath. Oh.
That's disgusting.
Oh, but there's no soap involved. So you just doing a rinse.
I guess they figure water hit the body.
Oh, okay. A dip and rinse. Just rinse off. So you just rinse around. Just rinse around. Okay.
That's nasty. I'm good. I'll bypass that whole. Mm-mm.
Well,
I got more than enough body washes. I need to use.
Well, in the Queen Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen days and all that, they did have bath days. I'm wondering if we're going back to a European type of washing rituals.
Didn't they also carry flowers to hide their funk?
Yeah. I mean, they did.
I don't know how to rinse shit off.
I don't know how to rinse it off either, but you better you need to start doing tutorials. But how do you rinse it around and rinse off? How do you just dip yourself in the water? That gives a whole new meaning to baptism. That's
nasty. And then you getting in the pool. I'm surprised the chlorine don't burn your dirty ass. Like that's just nasty.
No, but
see exactly.
The chlorine cleansing their skin. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
The question then, of course, goes: would you date someone if they just came out and told you? And women, this is good for you too. Would you date someone if they just came out and told you that they have bath days? And your first date happened to be their bath day. So they, so on your first date, they just told you that today was their bath day. And so we're out. We're out on a good little date. You're like, oh, you smell good. And you're like, oh, thank you. Today was my bath day. How do you feel about that?
I would think you're joking because people joke like that. They're like, "Oh, you smell nice. What you got on?" They're like, "Oh, I took a shower," and you laugh. But
yes, this is Irish Spring exfoliate.
Yeah, again, you would say that to me, and I would laugh. Like, ha ha ha.
How long have you had that bottle? I've had that bottle for 2 months. I only, use it.
Hold on.
I only use it every once in a blue. And you happen to hit on a good day. This is bath day.
And if I meet you, let's just say we hook up the next day. I'm like, you smell like the fried chicken from yesterday.
But you're still but that's what I'm saying. You're going to smell all the earthiness. Like you said, I smell like earth. You're going to smell all the earthiness. You're gonna be one with the earth.
But
bless
shit, sorry.
Bless you.
But musk only lasts maybe a day.
So
once you go past the musk, like after you just work out, that musk, you like, Oh, okay, I smell you. It don't stink. It's all right. But then the next day, that's when you can be like, hold up.
But is that okay for the first? Is that okay for the first date? Now I get knowing somebody and being in relationship with them, and you kind of like, baby, you smell. Go take a shower or something like that. Because that has developed with relationship, and you've kind of learned to tolerate. Okay, maybe so and so ain't feel like taking a shower today. I ain't gonna hold it against you, but you gonna get your ass in the shower. But I'm talking about you just casually doing the internet thing, or however you're doing your kind of uh, communicating before you start the dating process, and then all of a sudden you go on your first date. You're all excited. You're sitting at the table right across from one another. And you're like, "Oh, you smell great." It's like, "Thank you." I just you caught me on a laugh day.
Like I said, I'd laugh, but then I'd be like,
But
I wait for you to laugh. Like,
no,
like,
but then the person be sitting there like, I'm not laughing. This is this is the day.
and this is the fact you.
This is the day. So on bath day, you're going to get it all. Like you're going to do this. I'm putting on all the stops. It's bath day, so you're going to get all of what I got on bath day. I don't know. I don't know.
I still be processing like birthday. They're serious.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
yeah. Hey, what's going on, Joyce? How are you? Yeah, I don't.
Like, is it every Monday? Like, is it what day? I need to know your logic on this. And knowing me, I'd ask questions.
You would ask.
So I would.
You would ask a lot of questions. I wouldn't. I would just really be like, yeah, about that.
Well, shit, it don't bother some women. It's word on the curb is straight men don't wash their ass anyway, and it don't seem to be affecting women. So
Oh, is that right?
that's what I heard. I heard it's gay to wash ass. So
Wait. Now let's be clear. Is it gay to wash your ass or gay to wash? Because we have to be clear.
sorry, gay. Yeah, correct. Gay to wash your ass. Apparently, they wash. They
They
just
just don't
leave
wash their
that
ass.
zone. Yeah, it'd be
Well,
brown forest
actually,
in there.
it's just one day. Yeah, child, it's triggering me too. Trust and believe. I'm here with you, girl. It's triggering me because I'm just trying to figure out, is it just the day? Because I need to know. Um, but I'm playing around with it because I can just imagine somebody sitting across the table from me, like, you're so, we going through the whole, this is life. This is that. I went to school here. I did this. I did that. And this is bath day for me. And I'm like, the what day? Bath day. So this is the day you only shower and bathe on this day. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had a straight man in here to be like, do you wash your ass though? Now my straight friends that I do know and have, they well, the few I know when we've had those kind of conversations, they do wash their ass. They're not all like spread the cheeks and bend it over, and let the shower head
Let the pulsating feature go in.
tickle on things. They don't do all that, but they make sure they get in there.
Turn
and,
on the jets.
and
Let
for,
me go clean.
right, and for those of you who you women, you know what it is. When you hit that shower head, you turn it to about 3, and you and that shower turns into a whole different experience. Yeah, but you just make sure it's not too hot because you'll be cooking chitlins.
Walk around and make chitlins.
You'll
Right.
be, you'll be making chitlins, so don't do no hot water. But lukewarm is always good. Um, and I don't know from experience. I just know from doing it to others. So don't do too hot because hot you'll start making somebody
Cooking people.
Sunday. You'll be making somebody Sunday dinner, okay? And yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not particularly sure if that's accurate, but um, I don't know. I have no idea.
But my thing is, one, if you only wash once a week, your tub must be disgusting. You must have a thick ass ring around that tub.
Well, I mean, when you do have the money to pay for Gladys and all these other people to clean your tub, I'm sure that they make sure that it's clean when
And
you
they probably cussing your ass out every damn second.
when you
This
get your dirty
nasty
ass.
motherfucker. Get the comment. Where's the comment? God damn.
Comment. They be going to the dollar store getting awesome. Okay, you need awesome for that. Okay, you don't need no goddamn comment. You need awesome for what? Ring around the tub. Okay, for crusty, ring around the tub. Get your ass some awesome from the dollar store. Stop trying to be cute and get all this green leaf.
Not the green leaf.
Plant friendly shit. Get yourself some awesome. Just make sure you open the door and some windows so you don't pass the fuck out. Cause yeah, go too much you might pass out. Hey, Miss Beach, how are you? I've been well. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Smart Show, how are you? The Strong Singer, what's going on? Nice to see ya. So yeah, I don't. Hey, I again, I don't know if straight men are cleaning their ass. Actually, Pastor Nate, I know you are a man of the cloth, but you are a straight man. Do you wash your ass? Not your body, but your ass. No, Pastor Nate is here. Brother Nate.
Oh, sorry.
He might be asleep. So I'm just wondering, because it's just like, good question. Well, then but it could be a whole kind of thing. Like, you don't want nobody like doing nothing there. It's like a prison thing. If I don't want nobody doing nothing there, I ain't gonna wash it. So you just walk around with stinky ass. Ain't nobody gonna want.
Ain't it itchy? Like you. I mean, if you don't have no ass, it probably. But when you walk, you don't feel. Maybe it's just me. I got a little junk back there, so when I walk, it's some rubbing. I don't want nothing back there wedged in between, and I get a rash or something.
But the stuff probably helps from the rubbing because it's wedged.
Oh, that's nasty.
But I mean, I'm just trying to understand it. It's something that is a barrier to keep from the friction. So it's just, I don't know. Get me lying. I don't know. I just think you should be clean at all times. Hygiene is always necessary, whether it's sexual active or not. Right? Exactly. I just don't get it. That's just a bit much for me.
I know you got one time to have some shitty pair of drawers in here. One time. I'm a turn into a parent. You wash up today? I go in there feeling rags. It's dry.
But you better not eat that. Again. Right. You hate when your parents just do that. Like it'd be like, God, that was so long ago. Don't eat that. The last time you ate that, it gave you the runs. Like,
right.
7. Okay. You probably didn't even cook it right. So don't even cook it right. It's crazy. So yeah, I just think that I think that needs to change. Yeah, I think that if that is the thing that's going on, I don't know. I mean, I did see a little thing on TikTok with the little lady like, oh, that's the guy that has the stinky ass that doesn't know how to wash it.
Yes.
That's what made me, when you brought up the question, I thought about that. And I was like, is this really a thing? Like people
apparently so.
Not washing asses?
And there are some people, you look at them and you look dirty. Like you really get the urge to wash your hands.
Some people do look dirty, and then now it's kind of like, well, you look dirty. Are you really dirty?
Right. You question it.
Yeah, you question.
One of the big things is nails. My nails are clean, and I barely have any. If I look at your nails and they are dirty, oh no,
Uh,
no,
Now, what if they
no.
worked on cars or playing with mechanic hands?
That's something different. You can tell mechanics have dirt all, like literally their whole every crack and crevice.
Oil and grit.
Yeah, that's something completely different. But
Hey,
you can tell when somebody just dirty.
right. That's crazy. I don't know, but I just if straight men are walking around here not cleaning themselves, or just not hitting that spot or hitting everything else, that would
Mhm.
explain a lot of skid marks, a lot of accidents, a lot of traffic jams and skids in people's
And
drive.
who car you sitting in with that old muddy ass? Like I can't. I can't.
Well, there was this clip going around years ago of the guy walking around with his pants hanging off his ass, but he had shit in his underwear, and he was walking around, and somebody, whoever was recording him walking with his girlfriend, but yeah. And I mean, he could have sat in something. So, I mean, but even still, it was still gross. But, I don't
That's
know.
disgusting. And she probably be eating that old shitty booty now.
Oh,
Come here, baby. I want to go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory tonight.
but that's a whole nother thing, though. That has become a thing, too. A lot of pegging and stuff. And I know we talked about it before, but this is really becoming a thing of pegging. Um, and the question is, the lines of sexuality are starting to become a little bit more blurry, with people exploring different things. So
Not blurry, just fluid. Blurry sounds bad to me. I think fluid sounds more open.
okay, well, fluid
There we go. Thank you.
just sounds like fluid, not fluidity, but fluid.
And I'm pretty sure as she's hitting him from the back,
You know,
he is producing a lot of fluid, cream and all,
you know,
cream and candy all over the strap.
you know, that is just crazy. But
And
so anyway, the question is, now that there has been some sort of uh, a lot of more of sexual expression on both sides, and not everything is looked at as being quote unquote gay, as things were to still some people still, but secretly they. But whatever, that's all another story for a different time.
leave the baby out of this.
But
Leave the baby out of this.
but anyway, how would you feel if your person wanted you to like explore them? And this is a good question for the women, because I've watched you guys in a lot of different chats, and you guys are very like, hell no, I'm not. But it's just a question. What if the person was that you really, really loved, really was just like, hey, let's try something different? Would you really just want to cancel Christmas altogether and be like, oh hell no, I ain't doing this? Or would you really open your open your eyes, or you open your horizons to other things?
I would try it. Did you see what Gina wrote though?
No, I know what you're right. Said, don't laugh, but I had ate his booty. And oh, 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 oh.
I want to see this dude. He must have been sexy as shit for you to wipe them cookie crumbs out his ass
Right.
and keep going.
Say, about, come here, baby. Let me just give you a little wet wipe. You gave a whole new meaning to wipe me down, huh? Wipe.
Right. Gina turned into Cookie Monster. She said, "See, it's for a cookie, and that's good enough for me." Nom nom.
She left no stone unturned. Okay?
Right. No hole unexplored. She went all the way in.
She said, what is a little cookie amongst friends? Not a damn.
But I bet you he loved it though. I bet you.
Yeah, but I bet you how much you want to bet she probably used it as a little like, go ahead and go try to do something crazy. I bet you he was the nicest boyfriend for a good long time, because it'd be like, And nigga, you had shit in that would get all over Facebook. You had shit on your drawers, on your whole ass when you were bent over telling me to eat it. So yeah, those are disgusting. That is crazy.
It was clean when she got through. Damn right.
It's sparkly clean, like Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Exactly.
Boom. Let's see.
Let's do it like nasty shit. I'm a really freaky bitch. I really like freaky. Hey,
Okay, I mean, hey, to each his own.
shit, you got a month left. Go ahead and do an OnlyFans. Go ahead and for them 30 days.
Would you say, T. Danielle, explain to explore them? Just explore. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're normally doing missionary and, and maybe occasional on the birthday, you do a little doggy style. So try to, flip it up.
Mm-hmm. Switch it up. Go to the top of the steps and have them get behind you and fuck down the steps.
the crab barrel or whatever, or the barrel roll. You let them hold your legs, and y'all do it at the top of the steps, and you'll work your way down or up, depending on on what your freaky level. Now, if you're comfortable, your freaky level, you could do down, walk down, walk it up. That's a lot. You gotta do a lot of upper thrusting while you trying to walk up at the same time.
Yeah. Y'all gonna catch Charlie horses and fall right back down. Don't be doing too much. Go within your means.
Yeah, go within your limits. That's cool. So yeah, they trying to and let's be very clear. We ain't trying to have nobody hurt and injured. So please do not attempt any of those things and then be like, see, I was watching the nightcap and I was drinking. And what happened was I said, you know what, baby, we gonna try something new. Got on them steps and broke my hip. Goddamn boys.
Wait a minute, please.
Wait. Like when I started eating and started rubbing it, I had a long hair.
Catching his dingleberries long.
What, you didn't tie your hair up first, girl?
Wait a minute. Over the chest, though.
You got to tie your hair up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Y'all had fun that night. Y'all
did a lot.
Yeah, y'all did.
Y'all did a lot.
Shit, y'all still together? Y'all still seeing each other?
Child, please don't tell me you're married. Because you're going to need...
They probably happy as hell. They happy. They are happy.
That is a lot.
I mean, shit, if you into it, you into it. Like, honestly, I would, if a stud came up to me and be like, hey, we trying, do a little pegging or something. Okay. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm gonna need you not to give me the curious face.
Because it is. Why?
I mean, some of these studs are sexy as fuck.
Okay. I'm just.
They are like.
Yeah, no, they are. They are. And then the fact that you still got your lady parts is even kind of sexy too. It's like.
Exactly. Oh, it's gonna be a whole flipping. It's gonna be some flipping.
It ain't gonna be no flipping. It'd be some pregnant men walking around. It'd be a lot of pregnant men walking around here. I don't want to meet one. I'm gonna just stand back. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Like I'm just. You gotta expand your horizon. Like, come on, let's go on the balcony. Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Not the balcony. What if people see? Speaking of people seeing,
I'm in my house.
So I was told of this thing that had happened that I, kind of excluded from thy mind. I realized that I'm not prepared mentally for sex outside. Anything. I'm too concerned with people, other things around it. I'm not trying to get arrested or anything crazy. That's what my concern was. I could not get into it. I was over it. I was like, oh, I tried. I mean, even he was like, "Hey, I'm here. Wait a minute. What was that? I'm not here." I mean, it was a lot of like, "I'm in there," and then it like, "Oh, what was that? Oh my god, that's a kid. Stop. What are they doing out here? It's late. It's nighttime.
you
School."
you get past that once you just gotta focus. It's all about the focus, laser focus.
No, no, no,
I like stuff like that because the adrenaline rushing and it's like you just so into it.
no.
We can get caught and that's exciting. Let's go.
What's exciting about that?
Because you could. That don't mean you're going to.
But you might. There's
You
always
might.
a possibility, right? So then, I don't have. I'm not a thrill seeker like that in that realm. Um,
Hmm.
so I don't know. And maybe one day it'll change for me. But I was like,
You got to start off slow. So when you're taking a long drive, get some head. Get some head while you're driving. That'll be fine. People drive by, they might glance over, but they can't do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing.
no, but then you wind up having a whole conniption and accident because you just sit there. Somebody done sucked your whole soul out, and you sit there looking like Ghost Dad. Okay, so you try to throw yourself back in yourself so you can stop this car from moving. No, nobody doing that. Nobody doing that.
I've done it plenty of times. It's fine. You won't.
That's you. What do you mean? You know I'm freaky. I am, but I'm a different kind of. I'm in the door. I'm in the booth. I'm in the room. I'm not.
Did you see Gina's other comment? The one at 101.
No. What did she say? Ain't nobody listening to Gina now. Gina's just going in. We got into it.
Not the chili.
What? Oh no! Oh no! I'm done. I'm done. Somebody sit her down. Sit her down.
I'm sorry. That was funny. That was funny.
Out of my own show. How you do that?
I didn't do anything.
No, I know they did it.
Oh, that was funny. I
But,
can see her now, baby. I got Chipotle. You know what that means.
oh my god! Like no, like it's Taco Tuesday, and guess what? I got these tacos.
Right.
From Taco Bell. No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, God, not doing it, not doing it, not doing
But
it.
again, Gina is happy.
Not
Gina is living her best life, and I support it. I support it.
Gina could be happy, and I'm happy for you. I'm just not. Him, me, he is not. We not doing that. We not even doing that. I'm the type that after it's over, yeah, you better get this off. You get this off me. We get this off me, and then we good. I'm not doing all that extra. No, we're not doing that. Keep that where it's supposed to be in the.
Get the awesome. We got
right. Child, you be sitting up there. You think your grandmother was bad making you bathe in bleach? Huh? You ain't wrinkled up yet. You stay in there. You ain't wrinkled up yet. Stay in there. Yeah, you got a real you got a real
Gina sound fun.
You got a real a real fetish for chocolate in all its forms. God. Yeah, and that's interesting. Just not, to each his own. Just do what? Wait a minute, what? Come let on live. Chill, who's doing that? Oh, we're not asking you. Nobody's asking Edith Pussy over there what Edith is doing because we know what Edith does, okay?
I'm down, like I ain't even mad.
We know Edith. We know you get off everything. Says the person that got a whole box.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Speaking of which, I need to buy some new stuff. It's been a minute.
You know what?
I do.
We're not.
I don't know if one of my friends is gonna watch tonight or not, but he saw one of our shows and he was asking about my toy box, and he texted me and was asking for like toy suggestions. This was like back in February,
right?
And then he texted me a week ago and said, "Thank you for your advice. I'm in love with these toys." He said, "I made noises I haven't made with any other person, all by my damn self." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
And then I suggested a few more things that he should get, and he said he was definitely going to do them. And I said, "All right, I'm waiting for an update because I love hearing the feedback."
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, I mean, you know, that's your thing. You know,
It is.
you're like Jeffrey, just the sexual one. Yeah, the Toys R Us draft.
Oh, really? I want to show you something, and I want your friend to come too, and he could bring a friend. Come see me at the. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
See, that's a lot. People's doing a lot. I don't know about tearing people up. Who's doing this? What point? OnlyFans is about to end their explicit content. So either you hurry up or it's not happening.
Have you've never been? You said you've never been to like a sex party, have you?
No. Mm-mm. I've been invited,
Okay.
but I haven't gone.
Because the one we went to in DC, like I think about that night sometimes, and it was just fun. There was dick everywhere, there was ass everywhere, moaning everywhere, condoms everywhere.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear. Let's rewind that whole little comment. So you came here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a moment where you visited. You
Mm-hmm.
stopped and was like, "Hey, hi." I was like, "Hey, nice seeing you." And you was like, "Boom, bam, party."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I'm just not like. I'd watch it before I'd actually like participate. I need to know participants. I need to see paperwork. I'm that type of person.
Not paperwork.
What paperwork? The heck?
No, I get what you're saying.
You say you moving over to Just for Fans? Okay.
Yeah, that's where everybody going. Everybody moving, leaving OnlyFans and going to Just for Fans.
Until they decide to want to clean it up, huh?
They probably will.
Yeah.
Because unless they,
I wonder is OnlyFans owned by Facebook as well? Like in some kind of subsidiary type of way.
That's a very good question. I'm concerned. I'm actually curious. Give me a second.
Only because a lot of that has happened. You look at Twitter. Not Twitter, but Tumblr. That had happened with that. So who knows? We're at what?
Oh, it's an internet entrepreneur, owned by Leonid Radvinsky. He's an internet entrepreneur. So apparently he owns a few different internet platforms, I guess.
Okay. Interesting. It's more explicit on Just for Fans. Oh, okay. Is it more explicit? Okay. Interesting. Well, too bad I don't have fans. So it's all right.
Not too bad. I don't have fans.
No, I don't. Yeah, but that's interesting. That is very interesting. What, you host a few parties and you love them? You know what, Gina? Not. You know what, strong singer talking about something. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You never know. You might.
No, my fan base is really small. Don't worry about it. And I'm okay with that. You know, my Twitter stays the explicit Twitter. It's that's the only way you get to see certain things, but that's under lock and key. No way. No, thank you. You gotta be. You can't. It gets nasty. Just whatever goes. I don't know. See, for me, you can't be too nasty. Like, there's a limit to my nastiness. Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, just close your eyes and use your
No, hell no. Because you can't close your nose, Toucan Sam. I can't close this nose. I cannot close this nose. So anything that
I'm not. I'm not saying ignore the smells. I'm just saying ignore what you see. Just go with it.
No, I can't ignore what I see. Because what I see, if it's what I see and what I smell, we ain't no. I'm trying to toss booty and suck it from the back. And
That's my shit.
Yep.
I like that. That feels nice. I'm sorry, it does.
I guess. Call me a prude, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
It does. Just be over and tooted. Just be bent over tooted.
Yeah, just be bent over, just tooting. No, I don't. No. That's okay. That's okay. Like I told you, that happened. That was in college. I was just like, that was different, but not. I do love it when a man farts. Nah.
I knew a guy who had a fetish for that. He was advertising on Craigslist for it. He just wanted guys to come over and fart in his face.
Speaking of people farting in your face, and this is really not nothing to do with farting, but when you said he just wanted guys to come over and fart in his face, a lot of people are selling underwear, like wearing it to a gym or kind of excreting on them and then selling them to their fans and followers and people. And I'm just like, what?
Okay, first off, cum stinks after a while. It already has a smell when it
That's
comes
what I'm
out.
saying, right?
And then after it sits,
and it all
smells.
depends, and that too. It all depends on what the person's eating too. So you can imagine, like, if the person's diet ain't all that healthy,
yeah,
it stinks when it comes out, and it's gonna stink by the time it gets to you. But somebody had asked me a while ago, and then they got offended because I didn't respond to it. Because first I didn't see it, and he was like, "You ignored my message," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, I went to go look at what the message actually said. And he was asking for my underwear. Like, he wanted a pair of my underwear that I wore and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I'm not giving you that.
Was he paying?
Well, I don't know if he was going to pay for it or not. My thought wasn't even, were you going to pay for it? My thought was like, I'm not doing that. Like, what you gonna do? Sit there and hold it to your nose while you? Oh God!
Hold it to your nose while they beat off. Yep. And fantasize about you being right on top of them, doing what you do.
No, thank you. I'll pass. Someone took a pair of yours before? Really? Now, I had an ex-girlfriend that dropped a pair of hers in my actually at my old place. When Tiffany came to visit and she had to stay with her friend, and I was in New York at the time, she left her underwear in my drawer on purpose. Right.
Oh.
I was like,
okay.
She was like, did you see that little gift I left? I said, your nasty ass panties that you left in my drawer. She's like, they're not nasty. They said you can remember me or something, because I wasn't there. Like, nothing was gonna happen if I was there. Like, I just not. We passed that bridge a long time ago. So I just, that was the only time that happened. Other than that, people have just left items on purpose, to come back and be like, oh, I left my, it was like, no, you left that on purpose.
Right.
So you have a reason to come back, but not. Oh, you didn't notice till you left. Oh, okay. That's crazy though. But
Like,
people,
where the fuck am I purple? I know good and damn well they
I'm
won't want
looking
me.
for my purple panties to go with my purple bra, and I can't
Right.
find it.
Where my damn panties?
Um, and they do that because people.
Yeah, that's true too. People done
But
put the root out on you.
yeah, that's right. That too. Like like nah. I just that put the ooga booga out on you. You be sitting there looking crazy. I just. I,
Next thing you know, your shit won't move. Wake
or
up,
it
damn
only
it.
move for somebody else. It only move for the one person.
Right.
You're like, think of me all the time. You know, I don't have time for that. Um, I had a friend that stole my underwear that was dirty, and she didn't lie and said she did. Oh, ew. Um, that's too much.
Like, I know they my drawers, my name's in them. That's not your name.
That's not your name.
Right.
That is not your name. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's a bit much. I, uh, mm, that's crazy. I don't. Being a twin and of a girl, I guess I didn't really have to share anything. And my brother was older, so we didn't really have to share stuff like that. Like I had my own stuff, he had his own stuff, my sister had her own stuff. So sharing like that, I don't really get like, oh, let me borrow your underwear. It's like I had ex that would do that, just like borrow stuff, and I'd be like, why do you have my stuff on?
I don't, but even if you do got like a sibling that's your age and size or whatever, why are you borrowing their drawers?
But right, go wash your shits. Like don't go. This machine is right there.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Like a shirt, okay. A pair of pants,
Not even
fine.
a
A
shirt,
hat,
shirt, pair of pants. I'm still looking at you like, why are you borrowing my shit? Go to the store, go buy you
and
some.
get your own shit.
Yeah, because then you got, you putting sweat marks and shit in my shit. Like, what is you? What are we doing?
Mm,
I,
I,
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You said a bra maybe, but not your underwear.
you girls share
But what's
bras?
that? You share bras, but don't
Is
y'all
that
get?
what y'all do?
Don't
I
get the.
thought that's bad for
Yeah, 'cause
bacteria or something.
don't your titties? Don't they sweat a little bit? Don't y'all get the little titty sweat the underneath a ball?
I, I never imagined women would share bras.
Yeah. It'd be like, girl, that bra, it don't support you. You got to get one of these. Like, I got here, try this on.
Right.
It grab them.
Like it's a
That's
pair
like,
of shoes or something.
that's right. That's like guys sitting there talking about stuff. Nah, nigga, you got to get these drawers. They hold your nuts right. They hold them. They cuff them. You like, word
Yeah,
here,
that.
try these. Like, no, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that.
Like, yeah, bro, I bought you a pair. I wanted to see you in them.
Yeah, right. Why they mesh though? That's for the breathable effect. It's for the
Right.
breathe. You got me a pair of lace drawers. Oh, they new. They the new fashion.
You on the court with lace drawers? Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
You
you
got
see
on
when
your
they cuff your booty though? Like when you
right.
balling, they cuff your booty so you ain't bouncing on the court like that. Come on,
You get you
crazy.
some Victor Secrets.
That's Victor's secret, not Victoria's. That's
Right.
Victor's secret. Child telling on ya. Um,
Wait a minute. Please
what?
highlight Gina's
Okay, no,
comment.
I'm not. This is the last one because you all over the place. Is you a woman? Because you all over the place.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
ain't that what a tampon is for? A pad, a tampon, or something? This is just too much. You too
She stole the
much.
period one.
No, that's too much. Too much
This
marinara sauce. Too much. This is not a cooking channel. I just
Where did you meet this friend? Fuck that. What type of friend?
you need to do more in vetting for these friendships.
Like, what would you even say to that? Like your friend stole your used condom. Like, why would you?
Yeah, what would you do with that? What you do? Rinse it out, reuse?
Oh, you rinsed it out and tried to measure. You you wanted to see if we was around the same size.
Right. I never forget the time my brother did that. Good God.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my brother did that. He got in trouble too, got busted. And they're gonna talk about you ain't cover for me. How? How?
What
How
do you mean?
stupid?
Wait, I'm sorry. You gotta. I need
Years ago. He was messing around and but he got caught up because what he did was he left his play around condoms in the bathroom downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So his girlfriend at the time saw them down there, and then she was just like, "Who are these?" It's like, "Oh, they're my brothers." And she like, "Okay." She waited, and she was like, "Nick, they're not his." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, they are." Da-da-da-da-da. Like they're not. Like, how do you know? She said, "You sent me upstairs to get one from him. He don't wear those." Stupid.
Oh shit.
And I said, "Idiot. Why didn't you come upstairs and get it?" "Well, you didn't cover for me." "Cover for you how?"
I didn't know what was going on. How was I going to cover for you?
He said, "You could have just said that they were yours." I
But
said,
you sent her upstairs.
a week before that happened, you sent her upstairs to come get mine. So it all played out. Like a week before, she came up and was like, "Hey, do you have?" I said, "I do, but sorry, this is all I got." And she like, "Okay."
That was just dumb.
She made this face like, "Okay." And then I kid you not, a week later, that happened, and he had this whole thing like, "Oh, you ain't covered for me." Had his friends like, we in the barbershop. His friends like, "Yo, you ain't follow the bro code." I was like, "What code?" When he sent her upstairs. If he hadn't sent her upstairs, and he could have played it off himself with whatever, putting the rubber band on, I don't know, Band-Aid, rubber band, a twisty tie, whatever.
Not the twisty tie.
Tied in a bow. I don't know, something. Then it wouldn't have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's his fault. That's not your fault by any means.
It is, but no, he blamed me for a good while. It went on for like a month. He was blaming me for that, and I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I guess I was supposed to say I have ran out, and then I bought those.
But who would have? How would you have known to even go down that?
But why would they be downstairs? And that's why I tried to explain to him. I was like, even if I did say that they were mine, why would they be in the downstairs bathroom if I'm upstairs?
That's an even better question.
And downstairs. I mean, first floor downstairs, not second floor, because I'm on the third floor, and the second floor is where the other bathroom is that everybody uses on the second floor. We talking about the first floor, kitchen, bathroom down there that had a shower, while their bathroom in the basement was getting worked on. So it was like, that's the only bathroom they were using. Why would I put
go all the way downstairs
in there?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
No sense. You just didn't want to get caught with leaving them in the car if she happened to use the car and see them. So you could have put them anywhere else in the house. You literally could have. Hell, you
If
could put him in the china cabinet.
not the China cabinet. Hold
My,
on, let me reach behind these plates.
my
Let
grandmother
me.
put everything in there. It's china in there along with papers and pictures, and you'd be like, Grandma, that don't belong in there. That really
You
don't.
just got stuff on top of stuff in here, just stuff.
You'd be like, Ma, why you let Grandma put this? Oh, just let her. No, but it don't belong in there. She cleaned it out like everything's given a Christmas or something. So all the china in it look like, oh, it's really nice. Yeah, till she use it for a storage cabinet.
Right.
But
But
crazy.
yeah, that's on your brother.
Yeah, it was. It was. Right. He should have, but he didn't. Strongest thing, he didn't ask me nothing. He would do that all the time. Like instead of him just saying, hey, I'm going out, so and so called, don't say nothing. Um, or say I went here, he would just leave. And the girlfriends he used to have when we were younger, they were crazy. They would pull up on type of. So he'd be like, oh, like if they called and like, where you at, or paged him, because this was during the beeper era. I'm telling my age, but he'd be like, oh, I'm asleep. I gotta work in the morning. Blah 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 blah. And they'd be like, all right. They'd be outside across the street. So then they come knock
That's
on the door. Like they come knock on the door. Like, your brother here? I'm like, yeah, he sleep. They'd be like, oh, okay. They wouldn't come in because my mother would, have their heads. So they'd be like, oh, okay. And they leave, but they go somewhere where they know he would be and see him, and he get busted. And he's like, why you ain't tell I was asleep? I did. But you're stupid behind. Had to go where they know you would be.
first off. Why are you bringing these girls to your house? They should. If you're gonna be doing this type of thing with that many women, do not tell them where you live.
Child, he was so messed up. He would do it all the time. My grandmother would be like, that ain't Danielle. Who is you, baby? You not the girl that was here last week. Who is
My
you?
aunt did that. My aunt did that one Thanksgiving because I was dating one person and then we broke up. And then I brought my friend. We were actually just friends to Thanksgiving, but I didn't tell her that me and the guy broke up. So we sitting there at Thanksgiving. My aunt and her girlfriend are sitting across from us, and she goes, "That's not the last person that you brought over to the barbecue. Who are you?" And I'm like, and her girlfriend was like, "You don't have no manners." And she was like, "Well, why would you even do this? Like, how you?"
That's crazy. Mm-mm. Not I was supposed to read his mind. No, I wasn't. And at that time, I really like I didn't read his mind at all. I knew how he thought, but it was just not
But
in
it still
in
didn't make it
mind with
again.
me. I wouldn't
If,
even. I would be like, I'm not covering for you for that. That's stupid. Dumb. It don't make no sense.
if you doing all of this, don't tell these girls where you live. You need to go somewhere else. Go find a spot, find a hotel, go do something. Don't go to your house. That's just stupid. What?
Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I'm gonna just let me just how do I? Okay, I don't want to put them, but yeah, yeah. I don't know how to just move that, but yeah. All right, yeah. Um, all right.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Um, somebody won't be after tonight. Somebody might have an overdose, but I'm all right. Um, I don't know what to say. No, I truly don't. Truly don't. I pray that all is well, because after all that, somebody might
Did
be
we?
good. Stretch
Did
out.
we hit our topic? Did we hit
Yes,
all
we
our
did.
topics?
We did. And on that, I would like to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us for another version of the Nightcap. Um, my prayers go out to that person's family. My prayers go out to that person's family because, goddamn, hope your insurance paid up. Because you about to have the Come to Jesus meeting for real. Okay? Oh, yeah, but in all seriousness, thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us. We'll do this again at some other time. We just kind of keeping it sparse, trying to enjoy the summer, not trying to keep everybody cooped up while we can be out and have a good time. Wearing your mask and keeping your distance and all that kind of stuff. We want to do that. So, so until next time, but again, remember the email address. I think I still put it back up in here. I know I gotta re-put it because they erased everything. I forgot. Yeah, so I will post the email address in here once I finish this. So if you guys have any stories or anything you want to share, you can always email and we could have a good time and talk about it. This was too funny. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Appreciate it. We try to be. And we're like this all the time, even in person, so it's worse. I'm not wearing drawers. You know what? You keep talking that shit, keep talking on here. You're going to have a lot of time on your hands, okay? In a particular uniform, okay? So be careful.
Let's go.
But you go have fun playing in your booty, Miss Gina. Have fun. You better play in it before somebody else do, before they have inmate number 972350. Okay? Because you keep talking crazy, and Miss Gina is gonna end up. You be singing the new Akon remix, okay? And Corona won't let you out, okay? So let's not. Get it together. Get it together. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, all seriousness, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. It's been real. Please remember to be safe. Enjoy your summer as you can. Protect yourselves because nobody else is going to do it. So we have to make sure we protect ourselves. Antonio, you have anything you want to say to the peoples? Edith?
I think enough was said tonight.
Yeah, too much. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night. And to those who are gonna watch it on the replay, yeah. That's all I got to say is yeah. All right. God bless. Good night. Peace out.
But we're having fun.
And drinking.
Yeah, I know.